Yo, we are back again. Back and forth sports, where we really keep it real on all things sports. We want to thank anybody that tunes in today to the show. We ask that you continue to support the show. If you are watching us on YouTube, please go and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can see all the content that we put out. So once again, we are back. I got my man Dre in the building. E-Dub back with us, man. A fan favorite, a highly requested guest, man. So we're gonna keep him on here with us as much as possible. But nevertheless, we are here to talk about sports. And the question of the night is: will anyone take the GOAT title away from Tom Brady at the quarterback position? So let's go ahead and get this started. Drizzy, what you say?
I feel like eventually it gotta be Mahomes. Just like Mike was the GOAT with 3 rings. Patty he ain't gotta have 7 rings, Mike didn't have to have 6. You feel me? So eventually I feel like Tom Brady he was all brains. I feel like Mahomes the total package. He brain and athletic ability and all that. So long as he stay on the path he on, I think he can overtake Brady.
Thanks. So what about you, E?
Right now, man, and we just speaking on just as far as success with Super Bowls, man, I'm gonna have to put it in Mahomes' hands, man, right now. Right now he's running the AFC. He's getting to the Super Bowl every year. I wanted to put Allen out there, but seeing like Allen can't get over that hump to dethrone him right now. I'm pulling for Lamar Jackson to get over that hump and be able to at least play him in the AFC Championship. But right now, man, I got to give it to Mahomes, man. For the past 5 years, he done had the best coaching. He done had some nice talent around as far as the O-line. The defense looks really good. And I mean, he actually on his way. Like I was just telling you guys before we started broadcasting, if he can at least get 4 Super Bowls by the time he hit 30, it's a legit chance that he will tie Brady or get over the hump with Brady. But right now, that's 7 Super Bowls, man. That's top tier, man. That's upper echelon, man. And right now, it's going to really be hard for somebody. I don't know. Like if you got that dog in you and you got that work ethic like Brady had, and I think that's what we're not looking at, the work ethic that Brady had, to want to be able to do that, then yeah, it's possible. But right now, I don't see no athlete just coming in and just saying I want to dominate the game like that. So it's an interesting situation to see if somebody can actually get for a Super Bowl by the time they get 30.
No doubt, man. Well, hey, man, look like we got a new guest today.
Oh man,
yeah.
Oh man, look, we got one of the GOATs in the building, man.
all the way from the East Coast, baby.
Yes, sir. What's going on, bro?
Hey, I know you told me you was on the East Coast, but I still see that Razorback back there.
Yes, sir. I'm from Arkansas.
Yeah. That's good, man. Well, look, before I go on, man, man, come tell us what do you think, man? You think any quarterback would surpass Tom Brady as being the GOAT?
Do I think any quarterback will do it? I don't see it happening. But
he a Brady fan though.
I'm a Brady fan, but I feel like I can be fair with the you know what I'm saying, with my critique of it. I don't think it's gonna happen in my lifetime, but I think it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I think
he don't see it basically.
I don't see it happening, but I think it can happen. I think the closest person to it might be Mahomes. But the reason why, and I'll even go so far as to say, if I don't know what Lamar's training regimen is, I think Lamar can do it. You know what I'm saying? Them the two that come to mind when I think of current quarterbacks right now that could get put in that conversation. And the reason why is because the reason off the rip, you look at quarterbacks. I look at quarterbacks who starting from the bottom. Now, Patrick Mahomes, when he came in, he had Cheetah. He came in the game with Cheetah, and he came in the game with what's the tight end? Kelsey. Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? So he already got 2 all-world pass catchers right there. Lamar ain't really had it. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at Tom Brady. Before Randy Moss, Wes Welker.
Who is
and
Deion Branch?
What's up?
Who is Deion Branch?
Deion Branch was that dude, but when he left New England and went to Seattle, you ain't really hear from him. You know,
It be like that though. It be like that though.
But
Sometimes, but don't act like Branch wasn't one of them.
But Dre,
He was a solid receiver.
But Dre, I don't think Deion Branch was on that level. I mean, he was a good solid.
He was a solid receiver. He wasn't no. Yeah, he ain't in the greatest of all time.
Deion Branch was a solid receiver.
He was a good player though.
Deion Branch was a solid receiver, but when he did his thing with New England, and then somebody else got to looking at him, he fell into that trap where they like, damn, this dude, he might be him. They pick him up, and then he disappeared for a year,
right?
2 years,
so
or whatever.
So let's look at it like this though, right? Dre, you said Mahomes. Dub, you said Mahomes. Ace, you probably kind of sort of with me. So we know talent wise, if you're just talking about throwers of the ball, just how accurate you are as a thrower. Right. Of course, Mahomes is better, but you can name probably another 4 or 5 quarterbacks that probably can throw the ball downfield better than Brady, right?
Yeah. You know what?
LOC, you gotta unmute your mic.
No, you good, Ace. I see it like you. I'm a Patriot fan and a Brady fan. So
my bad. I ain't even mean to cut you off. I even go so far as to say I hate Aaron Rodgers. Hate him. Can't stand him. Aaron Rodgers is a better passer of the ball than Tom Brady ever dreamed.
And that's kind of my point, and that's why I was going with it. Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
As good as Patrick Mahomes look right now, he looks phenomenal.
Right.
We saw Aaron Rodgers have a lot of success early. Even though he didn't win 2 Super Bowls, he won 1, but he went back to 2. But then he's had a gap because the NFL is so competitive. Just because you hot now, everybody's improving every year.
That's a fact.
And to get to 7 Super Bowls, and I know he didn't win them all with the same team, but I mean, when you go to another team the next year and you win, that's that LeBron stuff, right?
No, I don't want to hear that. You knock LeBron. Knock LeBron. I need you to knock Brady. Knock him. I don't hear you knocking him. Knock him right now.
Okay, so listen. So listen to this. Check this out. So by y'all saying that, do we need do we need to give the system more credit than what we do Tom Brady?
Let me get this out, cause I know Dre he love LeBron so much he always trying to get a little shot in. But what I'm saying is,
you started it.
All I said was he did some LeBron type stuff.
You see what I mean, though?
See, he don't want it. Okay, can I give him a point out, please?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Please. So all I'm saying is it's similar to how great LeBron is. I think LeBron is great. I just don't think he's the greatest. But my point is 7 Super Bowls, and I'm giving him credit just like I give LeBron credit when he went somewhere else and went somewhere else and went somewhere else and won. I give him the same kind of credit. You wherever you went, you won. But my point is 7 Super Bowls. To even get to 7 Super Bowls is an amazing feat. He won 7 and he's been to 10. So basically half his career, he's going to the Super Bowl, right? And although Patrick Mahomes has had a lot of success early, 2 MVPs, 2 Super Bowls, Brady at this same time already had 3 with lesser talent, right? And as good as Brady was and the Patriots was, they went a 10-year gap before they finally won another Super Bowl. You know, so as good as you are, man, the NFL gets better every year. The NFL is getting better every year. So what the New England Patriots were able to accomplish, man, that's going to be really hard because just like in football and basketball, back in the day, you had, everybody wasn't as competitive as they are now. So although it looks like Patrick Mahomes is on the trajectory, we still got Joe Burrow. He ain't hit his stride yet. He coming for the free Super Bowl. I feel like Lamar Jackson is coming for some Super Bowls. Tua could come for some Super Bowl. We got Caleb Martin and Knicks coming in. They could come. We see what CJ Stroud is doing now in Houston. Man, the league is full of great quarterbacks, and now they all got these young, new, innovative coaches. So Who knows, man? You know, I don't think it's a lot that somebody will surpass him. Now, to Dre's point, and I'll bow out. You don't have to have 7 Super Bowls to pass Brady. Just like you don't have to have 7 Super Bowls to pass Mike. But if you don't have as many Super Bowls, you better have a lot less ink stains on your shirt, and then you better have every stat you can possibly have.
So
Then you can be in the conversation. So I just think it's going to be a top order.
You know, I was about to say, I'm glad you brought up Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow probably in that conversation because Joe Burrow, the season he went to the Super Bowl, that man took most sacks. He ain't have no O-line protecting him at all. Like, they had some dudes on the roster, but they was not protecting that man. Like Joe Burrow, I gotta put Burrow up there. I gotta put him in that conversation of dudes. Now, I think to his detriment, the fact that he ain't had a consistent O-line, that's probably gonna put him in the realm of like I'm gonna say like a Dan Marino, dudes who are great quarterbacks, but they ain't got nobody protecting them, so they can't really.
Now, since he gonna get him a line for sure.
If they get him a line, Joe Burrow gonna be a true. He already a problem because the boy good.
Yeah.
But if they get him an O-line,
yeah, I really think it's my homie, it's Burrow, and it's everybody else.
Now, I gotta put Lamar in there. I gotta put Lamar in there though, because and the reason why
I'm a Lamar Jackson fan.
Lamar is all around. He is talented from head to toe, but people sleep on the fact that Lamar can throw that ball.
Yeah, for sure.
When Lamar can't run no more, Lamar is one of them quarterbacks that's gonna be able to drop back on you, and people gonna be surprised. Like,
he gotta have his legs though. Like you can't. Lamar not a pocket passer.
He's not a pocket passer, but I think Lamar is good enough to when he starts to lose that ability to run, he gonna be able to drop back, and ain't nobody gonna see it coming because they so used to him taking off and running for 30-40 yards, running to the end zone. But if you watch Lamar, that man can drop back and pass. People just
I agree.
His ability to run just outweigh his ability to throw. But that man can drop back and throw. Now the thing about it is they got blocking for him. They just ain't had no receivers.
They ain't have no weapons. I don't think he in that class though.
Now they got a couple, man. Lamar, I think it's Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, and then everybody else. Like,
yeah, for sure. I can see that though. I can see that. What you saying, D.A.? You think somebody gonna ever pass Brady as the GOAT?
No.
Short, sweet, and simple.
Yeah, like, hey, I understand. I'm a Tom Brady fan, and I'm usually biased, but this is just being honest, bro. Like, no.
I mean, they said wasn't nobody gonna pass Mike.
So, DA, basically what I said too, I said I don't think nobody gonna be able to pass Tom Brady.
Right.
But I think them the three that's at least gonna be in the conversation when their careers wrap up. They gonna be
yeah. You talking about Burrow, Mahomes, and Lamar?
Yeah. I think them the three that's gonna be in the conversation. I don't think
unless Lamar win 4-5 Super Bowls, they're not just saying him in Brady class.
Right.
I'm not just gonna say because when I say this, I'm not taking nothing from Brady when I say this, but I look at how he won his 7 Super Bowls. He came from one of the better systems that prepared him to be able to win a Super Bowl, regardless. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. The reason why I say it because he stayed consistently on the same team. They kept giving him help. He didn't have to leave to go win a Super Bowl with these teams now. So we do have to give Belichick and this system some type of credit. We do have to give them some type of credit because at the end of the day, you won half your Super Bowls on one team.
I got something to add to that though, bro. Look at the roster turnover every year. He on the same team because they got the Patriots logo and the Patriots banner. But look how many times that roster turned over. It wasn't the same team.
But it's the system. You answering my debate. Same. Okay, so if you say that, you can't say that about the Spurs. The Spurs did the same thing.
Check this out. If it was the system, Why our current quarterback ass right now, bro?
Because
Why
he
he
not,
terrible?
because everybody is not following the system, and it's the same way with the Spurs. You have to have your role players have to understand this is my role, this is what I'm gonna do. Everybody not a dog, and everybody not willing to be in their role. Even when he went to Tampa Bay, he had a good system in Tampa Bay. You had Mike Evans and Tampa Bay defense was slept on.
Okay, check this out. Check this out. If it was the system in Tampa Bay, go back and look how many times they ran before Tom Brady. That Tampa system that you're talking about, that didn't exist before Tom Brady. And the reason why I say that was because that season that Jameis Winston went 30-30, and people knock Jameis Winston for the fact that he threw 30 interceptions, but neglect the fact that he threw 30 touchdowns.
30 touchdowns, exactly. Right. Exactly.
Actually, he threw 35 touchdowns. The reason why he threw them 30 interceptions, they wasn't running no play action. And then on top of that, Bruce Arians had that man throwing low percentage throws. Anytime you throw the ball 20 yards, if you're throwing the ball 20 yards down the field every single play, something bad gonna happen. I honestly believe them interceptions would have been cut at least by half if they just had some play action. But that wasn't Bruce Arians' game. Tom Brady came in, and if you remember the beginning of that season, when that first season when Tom Brady took over, Tom Brady was leading the league in interceptions. Tom Brady got with Bruce Arians, was like, "Hey, bro, this not gonna work.
This ain't working.
This not gonna work for me." So that they put in, that was Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like, "Hey, we need some play action. I'm not about to let you hang me out to dry like you did, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston didn't really have a stature. He ain't got no Super Bowl win, so he can't tell you, nah, I don't want to do that. I got the dubs. I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to do that." And what happened? They win the Super Bowl.
That's a fact, my boy.
Win the Super Bowl, then go to the playoffs the next season 2 times after that. That's Tom Brady, man.
I mean, I give you that. I give you that, and I'm not, like I say, man. I'm not saying you wrong, but I guess I'm one of those old school cats that's part of the system, man. I feel like when you stay with a team that long, man, even if it's just Tom Brady and Belichick, they integrated something that helped him win Super Bowl. And it goes back to your point where I have to agree with you. Brady did bring in a system to where he needed play action to be able to, do what he needed to do. So I agree with you. It's nothing wrong you saying, nothing wrong at all. But I feel like a lot of times, man, it's just not the one-on-one talent. I feel like I could say it different if he went to 3 or 4 different teams and won Super Bowl. But you won at least 4 to 5 of your Super Bowls on one team.
How much credit do y'all give the system then?
How much credit
How much credit do y'all give the system?
I'm gonna say if the scale is 100%, I'm going 70 Brady, 30 the system.
I give you that.
Yeah,
I'm going 70 Brady, 30.
I could give you that.
The reason why I say that, like you said, it is the same team, that coaching staff. That was a philosophy that he brought in. But every coaching staff got a system. You know what I'm saying? Every coaching staff got a system. How that player fits into that system, is how the success you're gonna have. I'm seeing it right now for myself. As a Patriots fan, we got spoiled with Tom Brady.
We got spoiled.
Now we got Mac Jones.
Just like the Bulls got spoiled.
Now we got Mac Jones in the same system. He can't replicate what Tom Brady was doing, man.
Do you think he's trying to be Tom Brady, or do you think they want to make him a Tom Brady?
Hey, Either hold on one second, Ace. Either let me explain something to you. You got 3 Patriot fans on here tonight. We're not in the minority.
But you see what I'm repping though. So hey.
And you as a Dolphin fan, you know how we get down. You as a Dolphin fan should know better than know.
As a matter of fact, check this out.
That's why Dolphins hate Brady. The same reason I hate Brady. He beat us too many times. I'm honest.
You a Dolphins fan, right? Dolphins fan, right? Remember when y'all had Brian Flores? Flores wanted to get rid of Tua.
He did.
They got rid of Flores' ass and brought a coach in with a completely new system, and Tua flourishing under that.
Well, we can't forget Tyreek Hill came and Waddle developed.
But true, but I still think under this same system, even if they didn't have to, now I ain't saying he would have the same.
Man, you talking about an MVP candidate, bro?
I ain't saying they would have the exact same success, but without Tyreek, I still think Tua would still be in that top quarterback conversation.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
I mean he was winning under Flores. You know what I mean? Like at one point they won 7 games in a row. You know, to end the season. So
Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill is a game changer, man. Tyreek Hill.
But I get what you're saying though.
But look at Kansas City. Look at Patrick Mahomes since Tyreek Hill. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still winning, but it's dink and dunks now. He ain't going down the field no more. That's over with. He's and it's a smarter, cleaner game. I'm not knocking it. That's how Brady won. But the Patrick Mahomes, we know that left when Tyreek left, and you can see it clearly.
Look, he could just throw that. Hey, Tyreek down there somewhere.
Yeah, just throw it. Like I tell anybody, in his son, all he got to do is put the ball in Hill hands, man, and he gonna make his own plays. That's what made Mahomes is so easy, and we start thinking like how good is Patrick Mahomes because Tyreek made him. Kelsey, they made him look so good that you passing, they breaking out 67 yards.
True that,
but nigga, the whole Dolphins offense a cheat code.
And this is why I feel like nobody can pass Tom. Like not at least not right now. This is why I feel like nobody can pass Tom Brady. Tom Brady only had a Tyreek Hill caliber receiver for what 3 years when he had Moss. After he had Moss, he had that no more.
Yeah.
True.
He had it again.
Hey, speaking of comments, man, our boy FJ 3000 said if we talking MVP candidates right now, CJ Stroud would be league MVP if Houston won their division.
That's right. We talked about that earlier when we first came on, man. The way Stroud is playing right now.
Oh man,
I like CJ Stroud. I want to see CJ Stroud, and this the only thing with rookie quarterbacks. Nobody really got game film on him. I want to see what CJ Stroud do next year and the year after that. Now, if he come back, I ain't even saying he got to replicate because, you know, you always got that sophomore slump. But if he can still replicate at least 75% of the success he having this year on forward, he that dude. But I like CJ Stroud right now.
Yeah, I like what he doing. I like with limited talent. I like what he doing. Like he ain't got the best receiver. Like he doing a damn good job over there right now.
So let me ask y'all a question then. Okay, outside of the established quarterbacks that's on the way up, what about the younger quarterbacks in the league, like the one that's been there the last couple of years? Do y'all feel like any of those got that? I mean, I think we all agree Stroud is one of them. But do y'all see any other quarterbacks?
I can say one right now if he ever lead the Chargers, Justin Herbert. I'm a big Justin Herbert fan.
But you know what?
I am a big. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wanted Justin Herbert over Tua when that draft came out.
But you know what though, but you can't admit. You got to admit though. 3 years ago, Justin Herbert was up here. Last year he came down, and he's been dropping the last every year.
But that man cannot listen. When they gave up that lead to Jacksonville like that, they should have fired the GM, the coaching staff, and everybody all down to the water girl, man. Like that dude is holding Justin Herbert back, and they wasting Keenan Allen talent over there, man.
Hey, he got an arm, but you know, go ahead.
I like Herbert too. Herbert one of them ones. He one of them dudes too. But I feel like the thing about Herbert is, and this is my knock on my own quarterback. Herbert got everything you want in a quarterback. I can't blame him. It's everything around him. It's the coaching. It's the defense. Herbert didn't give up that lead. That defense gave up that lead. That coaching staff gave up that lead.
Ace, you got to be real though, man. Just 100. I'm with you. His throwing has not been as sharp as it was before in the past. Now we can give him an excuse, and I ain't. It's everything.
He done had some injuries.
Yeah, but I'm saying every team got a justification, right? You can justify why anybody's not doing something. But at the end of the day, you got to base it off results. And I'm just saying, we all had very high hopes for Justin Herbert. And to me, he hasn't lived. And I'm sure it's a reason. And I'm sure you can give him a different offensive coordinator with maybe a few more skill players, and maybe that changes. But as presently constructed, I feel like you can put Patrick Mahomes on that same Chargers team, and the record is different. That's just me.
But that ain't fair though.
I don't know.
That ain't fair.
I don't know.
Because
Andy Reid is
But like Mahomes, that's like
yeah.
if you put the best quarterback in the league in just about any system, they get more wins.
Take him away. Put Burrow. Look at Burrow. I think he can do it. I mean, Justin Fields. I had Justin Herbert probably top 5 quarterback 3 years ago. Now he's top 10 and probably closer to 10.
But
Not a bad quarterback.
You just named a quarterback that's better than him by you saying Burrow. Burrow is gonna flourish over there because he's a better quarterback.
I know.
I'm talking about put another average quarterback like Herbert.
Okay, but hold on, E. So now you call him average. I guess you're making my point. Okay.
You can't put if you put Tua over there, Tua is not gonna flourish with the Chargers. He's not gonna flourish with and I'm a Tua fan.
I don't think Tua is necessarily better than Herbert. So I would agree with that.
They're about on the same level.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said not necessarily. I mean, to me,
I've seen Tua progress every year, so I get an edge to Tua.
This is my thing. I guess I had higher expectations for Herbert. I guess my expectations for him after his first couple of years was through the roof.
Yeah, he should have been on Joe Burrow level.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So I'm just basing off results, man. I ain't got time to really understand how the coaches and all that.
I feel like Herbert's stuck in that limbo of he and check this out though. When you got quarterbacks, and I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm gonna just be cut and dry with it. When you got a quarterback that won MVP or championship, they get a little more say in stuff. Yeah. Herbert ain't got that yet, so he's still stuck in that mentality of I'm a younger quarterback. I gotta listen to my coaches. Let him get him one MVP. Let him get him one MVP or get him one. I don't know if he's gonna get no Super Bowl win, but let him get him a major club like.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm finna throw one.
Hey! Either about your point. Let's let Lowe jump in. I've been waiting on him. I've been waiting on him to say something. But yeah,
I'm gonna give you one more quarterback right now that I don't think nobody has said, and I don't think the league is really, since he left, has really gave this man his flowers. We need to give Jared Goff some flowers. That man has already been to a Super Bowl, and he got Detroit looking good right now. He had Detroit looking good last year. Nobody is giving Jared Goff credit for what he's been doing in the NFL since he's been there.
How about last week? LOC was saying the same shit.
Rams gave him a raw deal, man. He left the Rams, and he got Detroit looking like one of the best teams in the league right now, man. So
hey,
I mean,
can you really say they gave him a raw deal? They shipped him out and won the Super Bowl the next year. That sounds like they came out on top.
That's a raw deal. That's a raw deal, man.
Okay. Hey, Low, jump in for us, baby. Let's see what you got to say, man. Hey, Loke and Dre share the same bloodline, which also equals up to Brady hate. So I'm sure. So he's gonna be objective. So I want to hear this objective.
Okay. First of all, my apologies. When I was trying to tap in the first time, I was leaving the gym, and I always seem to have some connection problems at that gym for some reason. But if the question is, will anyone pass Tom Brady as the GOAT? And as a person, like I said, who has been a long time Brady detractor,
man,
I don't think so. If I'm being just really honest, because for me, here's the thing: Brady is in that rare space with Michael Jordan, in the sense that you have to do too much, too good for too long. And the minute there is one little slip, because we nitpicking. So the minute you have one slip, you damn near disqualified, because his record, like the quarterback position, is the most interdependent position in all of sports. You know, you need a running back to run, you need a line that can block, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And for 20 seasons, man, players change, receivers, running backs, this, that, offensive coordinators. But that one common denominator has been Tom Brady. And I really had to concede the GOAT argument after the Atlanta Super Bowl. I was just like, This dude either done made a deal with the devil.
I'm telling you, bro. I said the same thing.
Hey, look, Drake,
He has always been the common denominator. Now, again, I think Peyton Manning is a better quarterback, but better and GOAT and greatest are two different things.
Better and greater is different.
They do. So people have to really realize it. I think people lump greater and better together. Now, Brady has been that one constant denominator in the winning. And
hey, look, and I worked on this with him for probably 15 years before he came to that realization. So he's been 100% honest in his assessment because he did not want to give it to my boy. He had to.
I didn't either.
I know.
Hey, look, and then I feel him on the Peyton Manning sentiment. Like I said, as a Tom Brady fan, there's quarterbacks that they throw a tighter spiral than Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? They can read a defense better than Tom Brady, but it was just always something about Tom Brady that you know what I'm saying? Like it was like you said, he might have made a deal with the devil. But it was something about that dude.
But you know something
about that dude with a game on the line. When you needed him most, he was gonna come through. It was team's worst nightmare to see Tom Brady on the other side of that field, and you got a minute 30 left, and you up by 3 points, or you up by 7 points.
The best 2 minute one, the quarterback.
Look, Tom Brady on the other side of that field. It's a minute 30 left. We up, but Tom Brady over there. Like,
never had no worries.
Start celebrating till the clock hits 0, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you want to know what I think? Tom Brady understood something that is long been a fact, which is games are seldom won, they are often lost. Tom Brady was like, I'm going to just wait until the other team makes that one little mistake. Like you said, whether it's too much time on the clock, whether it's, okay, they didn't get a touchdown, they got a field goal. I'm going to let you make the mistake. I'm not going to beat myself. I'm not going to force a ball in here. I'm going to take the check down. We're going to get the 3 yards here, the 2 yards there. And before you know it, man, we're sitting on the goal.
Hey, look.
A lot of people really don't understand that concept. It's like, you know what? Instead of trying to win the game, I'm going to let you lose the game.
Hey, Lo, to your point, Tom Brady, they asked him, he was being interviewed last week, and they were asking him about what's the guy in Buffalo?
Josh Allen.
And he wasn't trying to be critical. He was kind of dancing around, but he was like, Josh is great, and man, he got a great arm and can throw down. He said, but maybe sometimes you don't try to get the long, deep touchdown that's so hard, and you just get what the offense gives to you. Sometimes checking down, but that's his mentality. Like, bro, don't take what the defense gives you. And I think he's proved patience over 20 years that when everybody else think he should go left, he stays right.
And I like Josh Allen, but Josh Allen to me, like personal opinion, Josh Allen to me, anytime he on the field, he understands I'm one of the best players on this field at any given moment. Mm-hmm. And that in his mind, I need to play hero ball. Bro, you ain't got to play hero ball sometimes.
And that's what he started doing.
Yeah, sometimes you got to make the right play. And Josh Allen thinks the right play is me making the play. Nah, sometimes the right play, like you said, taking that check down or
that first game of the season.
Everybody cover. Maybe I need to rush for a couple.
You let the same man pick you off 3 times first game of the season, trying to force a ball on him. Trying to play hero ball and outdoing.
Yeah, and look at Brady mentality during the whole Colorado fiasco. Everything was high as a kite. He still had the courage to say, Shador, you need to stop flashing and get in that playbook. If you want to be great like you say you want to be great, if you want to be like your daddy was, even though your daddy was flash, so I know that's kind of, but if you want to be a quarterback, that's different from being a defensive back. And that's true. You need to know that playbook. You got to know where everybody is. So if you're spending too much time on social media, trying to show off your new car, and all that's cool. I ain't knocking it. That means that's less time in the playbook. And the greatest of the greats, they stay in the playbook.
I think he's looking at it like I didn't bring you over to my agency to show off like that. I brought you over here to
Exactly.
mentor you and prepare you and get you ready. And that's not what I stand for. So he had to kind of put him in his place and let him know, like, hey, man, this is not football.
And
You got
Dion, and you see Dion didn't say anything. He accepted
Yeah.
it.
Hey, man, think about this for a second. Outside of Randy Moss, right? Brady's number one weapon, pretty much the majority of his time in New England, was his slot receiver. The guy that's the Wes Welker, the Danny Amendolas, the Julian Edelman, the 3, the 5, the 6 yard guy. Like, they, truth be told, New England pretty much kind of revolutionized that whole slot position. It's like the guy that's going to get this and that and this, and before you know it, man, boom.
You know what? I couldn't stand. Listen,
as a Patriot fan, we were forced to that because we didn't have a running back. That was our running game.
Yeah. As a Miami Dolphin fan, we couldn't stand Wes Welker. We couldn't stand Edelman because they go get them 4 to 5 yards. They go get that 3rd and 3. They go get, you know what I mean? And you couldn't do nothing about it. He go find them every time.
You see what Ryan Clark did to him?
And I was about to say, and if you watch Tom Brady when he went from New England to Tampa Bay, remember when they got what was the boy name from Dallas? He was a spot receiver too.
I know you're talking about. I can't think his name.
Cole Beasley. Yeah.
Cole Beasley. He came out of free agency, signed with Tampa Bay, took a couple passes, getting toe up. And I'm like, Cole Beasley got to understand, when you playing slot receiver with Tom Brady, you basically the number one. You the
number one.
Right.
Hey, look at AD. Look at AB when he went that one season. That's slot. I mean, you know, he can beat you anywhere. But
you receiver with Tom Brady, you basically the number one receiver. It's 1, 2, 3. It's not 1, 2, 3. Like, you're not the third receiver.
Yeah. The slot is the one.
You can't even say a receiver because after that slot, he going to the tight ends.
Yeah,
he going to pick a tight end. So his tight ends
is 2 and 2.
Yeah. He going to the tight ends. Easily.
What's up, little cuz?
How's it going, man?
What up?
Hey, we got the baby of the bunch back on with us tonight.
I just want to say one thing and one thing only. That disrespectful comment that you wrote over there. Talking about Tom Brady got more Super Bowls than any other team. Hey man,
all I speak is facts.
It is.
It's a big fact. See, we don't like that because Tom Brady has more than Pittsburgh.
Tom Brady with
That's what that's about.
Tom Brady got more than everybody. Look, we got 6 though. So after Tom Brady, we good.
Look, he spent almost his whole career with us and got more than us. What you talking about?
I know.
I mean, he's been like 13 AFC championship games. Yo, man, dude, that means you're either winning or you're in position to win
every year.
Every year, like
every year.
As a long time detractor, it's just hard to.
You're not a detractor. You a hater. Say it right. Not a detractor, hater.
No, I just think somebody was better. I just thought Peyton was better. That ain't no. That just saying no.
I'm a proud Brady.
Y'all tell me I hate when I be saying somebody else better on certain things, so I'm just passing the energy back.
I agree with bro. Penny Man was better.
That was better.
I would be able to admit now. Because see, I hate it.
There was better quarterbacks. There were better quarterbacks that was physically more talented than Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Tom Brady was an anomaly, man. Like, it don't matter. It's like it don't matter if you was physically better, if you was mentally sharper. You know,
none of that matter
about Tom Brady that just wasn't gonna let you beat him. Like you.
I mean, he had that fear factor. Jordan had that fear factor. Brady had that fear factor. Teams didn't want to play Brady. You didn't want to play him.
It's kind of like Kobe.
Hey, let little cuz get in there for a second, cuz you said you wanted to get on with the big dogs. Talk to me.
Nah, to answer the question, I don't think we're looking at a guy who's going to pass Tom Brady career-wise. And I say all that to say Patrick Mahomes is a way better quarterback than Brady.
He is.
But to say that he has
Mahomes is a better quarterback, but like I said, man, it's like you said, at a certain point you get the nitpicking stuff, and it's like I said, Patrick Mahomes to me is he's like the upgrade. He's like Aaron Rodgers Max Pro. You know what I'm saying? Like everything Aaron Rodgers can do, all the little side arms, little no looks, all that.
And
Patrick Mahomes can do all that.
And look, and all that's cute, right? But we seen them go head to head. Wow, in two high leverage moments, one in the AFC Championship, and an old Brady beat a fresh Patrick Mahomes. Then he went to the other side, and then he beat him in the Super Bowl. Bro, I don't see how you overcome that. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what? Y'all better speaking on that game. You better send a shout out to D4 for lining up offside.
Hey, that's in the game, bro.
That was the win if he hadn't done.
Bro, that's a part of the game. That's a penalty. So
That's a
part of the game, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so we gonna do that. We have to do that on a lot of games.
For me, man, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta boil it down to something simple, it's just for all the physical attributes that every other quarterback ever had over Tom Brady, nobody was able to do more with less like Tom Brady was able to do for 23 years. You know what I'm saying? That if I gotta make it simple, nobody was able to do more with less than a 6th round, 190 some odd pick quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact though. Brady definitely did that.
Go ahead, Channing. Finish your point.
That's all I'm saying. Like Mahomes is just a physically gifted quarterback, but to have more rings than any team as an individual player is something that you probably just won't see again. It's kind of like one of those things where it's just like, how can you do that in one career? And 20. First of all, he has to make it to 20 years.
That's the
and
first.
He has to make it to as many Super Bowls, and he's gonna lose some, but he has to make it to as many Super Bowls just to win 8.
I don't think losing matters. If you lose, if you win that many, I don't think losing matters because nobody bring up Brady losing Super Bowls.
But
in the GOAT debate, it does matter.
Dre, this is the thing too, though. You got to think about this too. Brady had Belichick system the whole year. Patrick Mahomes is not gonna have Andy Reid that long. Andy Reid not gonna be around another 15 years. You know, just by his age. So he gonna have to. Andy Reid probably the best play caller in the league outside of Shanahan. So what's gonna happen when you don't have the play caller? And what's gonna happen when you got to pay Chris Jones $30 million because he just signed 1 year? You should have to pay Chris Jones now, and Patrick Mahomes. You already got a big.
That's showing now.
Huh? Yeah, it is.
When you look at Mahomes now, he's struggling now without having his offensive coordinator. I mean, you can see it. It's clear as day. He missed his offensive coordinator.
You know
so
what?
I mean, like I say, it's. Go ahead. What you say, Ace? Go ahead.
I'm about to say, and you brought up Eric Bieniemy. People wasn't giving Eric Bieniemy his credit, but without him, Mahomes looked a little more formidable than he did before. You know what I'm saying? So, and then
it's hard to tell, Ace, but it's hard to tell because he lost his OC and he don't have those receivers. So, you know, both of them hit at the same time.
But see, he got Eric. Well, like I said, like Patrick Mahomes still Mahomes, but like I said, you're not as scared of Mahomes right now as you was
at all.
But then you got him over there. You got Eric Bieniemy over there in Washington, and he got old boy from Carolina looking like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really talking about him.
He got Sam looking good. Yeah.
Piece of season. Like,
hey, they done beat some legit teams. They done beat some legit teams this year too. Under that offense, yeah.
Okay, well, let me put this out there then. That's a very good point that y'all made. As far as, you know, Andy Reid is not going to be there forever, and that's the offensive side of the ball, and I think that's another reason why, you know, to the youngins' credit, what he said that Mahomes will not catch Brady because the head coach that Brady had for all those seasons is a defensive guy. So they could, like, that was his Belichick's hallmark is a defense. Now, to Tom Brady's credit, he has had a top defense a lot of his career. So he wasn't worried about losing the OC, losing the play caller, because as long as they had Brady, you know what I'm saying, you can bring in, you know what I'm saying, another play caller, mix and match it with, but the head coach, they could still be that could still be a great tandem because, hey, his thing was the defensive side of the ball, whereas Mahomes, Your head coach, his thing is the offensive side of the ball. So if you lose that, how much like, because losing Bieniemy is one thing, and Bieniemy is a great OC, but lose Andy Reid, and let's see how much of your success is tied in to Andy Reid's great offensive mind. Whereas Brady didn't have to worry about that because Belichick is a defensive guy. So that's another good reason why it's going to be harder for somebody to catch it.
Hey, so this brings up another thing. Something I'm about to put on the screen. My cousin Kevin said Deion is the best player that ever touched a football. Now I think he's probably the greatest athlete to ever touch, and both sides. But could you put a skilled position like Deion over a top tier quarterback? I can't.
It depends on what we're looking at.
And Deion to me is the second best defensive player because I still got Lawrence Taylor. I'm sorry. I
respect that. I respect that.
No, and the reason why I say no is because you know what I'm saying, being a quarterback, and I feel like this is why quarterbacks get held. As a quarterback, you're gonna get held in high regard, or you're gonna get stepped on because, like you said, quarterback gotta know what everybody doing. A quarterback is gotta know what everybody doing, or you gotta have some kind of idea.
I mean, good defenders the same way though.
Yeah, but it's not nearly on the same level, bro.
It's not, but a good defender gonna know where everybody position on the field.
The reason why I say I want to argue, because if we look in the Deion, and I mean, if we just look in the skill position with that, the reason why I want to argue, because you can put a wide receiver and a cornerback in there, a cornerback, you got to know the routes. So your wide receiver has to know the defense. He has to know what's out there on.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
In the quarterback position, he still has to read the defense the same way as the quarterback, right?
True, but as a quarterback,
Deion gonna hurt his case because one, he don't have the success as far as championships. It's not nearly enough, and he didn't play as long. And towards the end of his career, he was not the same Deion because his position relies too much on athleticism. So when you start getting to that 10th, 11th, 12th year, he's not a shutdown corner anymore. He's a solid corner. You still want him, but he's not shutting down whole sides of the field. Brady got to 20 years and was still winning, not still playing high, but he's playing high and winning. So it's like Loke said earlier. It's too much in there that you got to do right, and from them kind of skill positions, some positions are just limited. And if I'm going to put a player closer to him, I would look at Jerry Rice up there with a Deion Sanders as far as impact. I know it's not both sides of the field, but Jerry Rice destroyed 20 years the record you can get, and he got the winnings, and as a receiver, he got an MVP in the Super Bowl, which is almost unheard of. So
me personally, Keith, I'm looking at Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor is the number one defensive player of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're looking at a defensive player,
go ahead. Let little bro go. Go ahead, little bro.
Yeah. If you're looking at a defensive player that can control the whole tempo of the game, Lawrence Taylor has the option to sack the person in the backfield, stop the person in the backfield. He can stop the pass from even going off, but also stop the run at the same time. He can change that field position so the offense has the better momentum to actually score. Mm-hmm. If a person actually comes closer to a quarterback, I'm saying Lawrence Taylor instead of Deion, because Deion's so like one-sided. He's only guarding one person. He doesn't have effect over like who else is open and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying.
That's a great point because you look at the pay, follow the money, right? Who they pay the most, edge rushers or D-backs? They pay edge rushers because if you can get to the quarterback, everything else is irrelevant. And nobody got to the quarterback better than Lawrence Taylor, except maybe a Reggie White. Outside of that.
But see, check this out though. And I, you know what I'm saying?
So to say that, then you might as well just go ahead and throw free safety out there because free safety does the same thing as
let Ace go. Let Ace go. Go ahead, make your point.
Go ahead, Ace.
I was about to say, so
you go next.
Right, like the way we saying the quarterback got to know what everybody doing. How come we don't look at linebackers and safeties like that? Because your linebackers and your safeties are
Thank
getting
you.
everybody set up. Your
Facts.
quarterbacks really only got a zone. If you in man, they got a man. If you in zone, they really only guard one side of the field. Your safeties and your linebackers is putting everybody in position.
Facts.
Them spots really got to know what everybody doing. They got to know the scheme. They got to know what everybody doing. So why don't we look at cornerbacks and not cornerbacks, but
They don't
linebackers?
score touchdowns.
Well, yeah, I agree though. I don't see no lies. I think they deserve a lot of respect. But a quarterback, it's just too many pieces they got to control even more than any other position, and that's
They
just what
score
it is, bro.
touchdowns. That's really what it is.
It's not even so much the touchdowns. It's just you touching the ball every play.
Every
on
position.
offense.
Even
Like
the
every single possession, your hand touches the ball.
that's right.
Like that's like I said, it's just the nature of the position. Your impact on the game is just too great.
Right.
Oh.
Tell me this. What could a defensive back do against a Barry Sanders or somebody like that? They're not even in the play.
My counter to that though, think about this though. Remember how good Luke Kuechly was?
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly was a quarterback on defense. That man knew what was going on. That man knew what everybody on that offense was gonna do, what they was gonna think about doing. He had their defense. Now, whether everybody got to their spot on the field or they stayed with their person. But I honestly would put Luke Kuechly up there with some of the greatest players in, not just greatest defenders. I would put Luke Kuechly up there with the greatest football players in history because, like I said, he was that quarterback on defense. He had everybody in position.
That sounds like a fan debate.
What's up?
That sounds like a fan debate. I ain't putting Luke Kuechly nowhere close to my greatest anything.
You tripping, bro?
Nah, I agree.
Yeah, right now, but he's not in those
Wait.
conversations.
I'm not saying he trash.
No.
I'm saying he not elite. That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
But this is my argument though. If the quarterback,
But hold on. Go ahead, Ace, go ahead.
If we basing, you know what I'm saying, if we naming the quarterback the most important position on the field, if that's what we going with, because the quarterback got to know what everybody doing on the offensive side of the ball, and the quarterback got to know what the defensive scheme is based on how they lined up and where he want to go with the ball. Why are we not giving Luke Kuechly that? Because he heard
because the impact is not going to be the same.
This is the offense lined up in. Let me get everybody in position. Whether they get beat, that's not on me. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I got everybody lined up on this field. If they don't go where they supposed to go,
bro, listen though. This is what you got to understand. I'm gonna pass it to E-Dub. A player like Lawrence Taylor or Reggie White or what's my guy from Buffalo? Man, they don't. It don't matter what you call, bro. They don't play their own game. I don't care how much you try to tell them what they need to be on defense. Lawrence Taylor, when he got that Mike Tyson spirit, he gonna go where he want to go, and that's to the quarterback.
But
so it's irrelevant to Lawrence Taylor.
My counter to that though is his was more physical than it was mental.
Exactly.
That Luke Kuechly was mental and physical.
Well, are you saying Luke Kuechly is on the same level as? Are you saying he's on the same level?
What's that?
He can't be. He can't be.
I'm not saying he's on the same level as a Lawrence Taylor, because that's like a gap.
I'm not saying physically.
Big ass gap.
Man, that's the biggest gap you can get.
Now, listen to me. I'm not saying strictly off the physical. He's not as.
Bro, your best case is Ray. That's your best case, Baltimore. Ray Lewis. That's your best case of somebody that commands a defense like no other. So if
Ray Lewis, I'll go Ray Lewis.
I love Ray Lewis.
You think he ain't in his class? Luke Kuechly on a couple more tables down from Ray.
Man, Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Bro, think about
Lewis, like you said, Ray Lewis commanded that defense. Not only was he physical, he was also mental. He had to know what that offense was gonna do, what they was thinking about doing. I can't just say this person was the greatest.
Yeah, go next.
Luke Kuechly does not command a double team.
What's up?
Luke Kuechly does not command a double team. Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis forces an offense to double him.
Every play.
You're already playing 10 against 11.
Okay, like I said, Luke was probably a bad example, but I'm just talking
That's what I'm
about.
trying to tell you.
No, but what I'm talking about is the physical and the mental aspect. I'm not just talking about, like I said, Lawrence Taylor was a physical. He was physical.
Yeah.
He get there.
If you ask any,
brains too, though.
man, if you ask any general manager, who would they rather have, Lawrence Taylor on defense or name the person?
In the game,
it's not gonna. I'm talking about knowing that he's not mental. Okay, Mike Tyson, he wasn't no mental boxer, but I bet you didn't want to get in the ring with him. I don't care how much you studied the tape.
Mike Tyson wasn't a mental boxer. That's why he got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Come on, bro.
Everybody lose. I'm talking about, do you want to get in there with him with his head straight?
Buster Douglas beat him at the middle game, dog. If Mike Tyson was,
so now you saying Buster Douglas is a better fight. So we're not gonna talk about, man. Come on, man. You tripping me.
Now, check this out, right? If
hey, hold on. Let me
get in there.
Let Dub go.
What's the cat name that beat
but look,
Tyson
I get his point.
Fury and the other dude?
What Wilder?
If Wilder was a better mental specimen than Tyson Fury, he would beat that boy 10 times.
I say Wilder. I said Tyson because I didn't say Wilder. I said Tyson because Tyson is on the level of my guy.
All-time great.
Yeah, Tyson is on the level of a Lawrence Taylor. I didn't say nobody else. Fred Warner better than Lawrence Taylor. Oh my God!
All I'm saying is Lawrence Taylor.
I'm gonna say it like this. We already know though what Lawrence Taylor is, but the reason why I gotta agree with Ace when he say Luke Kuechly, and I'm gonna throw this out there. The man played 8 seasons. 8. Out of 8 seasons, he made 7 Pro Bowls. Just listen, hear me out. And this is why I agree with. I'm not saying he better. But I'm just saying you got to put him in the conversation.
What point are you making if you're not saying he's
88 solo tackles, 402 assists. Hold on. He had 9 fumble recoveries, 18 interceptions, and he retired in 2020. He played 8 seasons and put up almost 1,000 tackles with 18 interceptions, 1 defensive player of the year, and 1 rookie of the year. So if we just talking Luke Kuechly, I ain't gonna say you gotta put Luke Kuechly in your top 10. But you got to put Luke Kuechly in your conversation. So I'm just agreeing with what Ace is saying.
I think we all established that Luke Kuechly is a great football player. But now we need to talk about the best of the best.
Check this out.
But to go back to my point, I was agreeing. But to go back to my point, I was agreeing with Ace was like I was saying, the free safety do need to be a position, or the safety do need a position to where they know everything on the field. But to me, if you just looking at the next position far as behind the quarterback, you got to say your middle linebacker. Your middle linebacker, to me, is just important as your quarterback position is. So I really think that position, you can go neck and neck with that. Some of your best players ever has played middle linebacker.
That's my point right there. Your middle linebackers and safeties got to be to a defense what your quarterbacks got to be to your offense. So why don't we respect our middle linebackers?
We don't respect them. Let me ask you this. Why are you using the language that we don't respect them? Because we saying something is better.
Check this out. I didn't mean that we don't respect them.
No, we highly respect them.
I already gave you my answer.
We don't get them like you said. You said your defensive ends are your highest paid players on your defense.
Yeah, because you know why? Because the team see more value in that position. That's
why.
Because
when they don't have as much responsibility as them.
Bro, you know why they don't need as much responsibility, because their only job is to get to the quarterback. And you can do that at a high level, bro. That's how
I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I want the youngin to jump in there because I like youngin. He got some knowledge.
Hey man, you fight for the flow, man. Fight for that shit.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Since we talking about who will pass.
Hey, look, he got to fight for it in here.
Okay.
Anytime fam in here, he the moderator. So when he start talking, we gotta listen.
Okay, check this out. Right, and to Keith's point, go back, and since the initial conversation was about passing Brady as a GOAT, go back to the Giants Patriots Super Bowl when they were 17-0 going for the record.
Why you gotta bring that up, bro?
Hold on. Get out your
Bring
feelings.
that shit up.
Get out your feelings, because I'm gonna make a point.
Go.
The reason that Super Bowl was won is to Keith's point. We talking about you saying, hey, we need to start talking about middle linebackers and
You
safeties.
talking about Michael Strahan, ain't you? Go ahead. I know where you're going.
Getting to the quarterback.
I know. Michael Strahan made the difference.
OCU Minora, them boys were getting to, and what's my man? Goddamn me, JPP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JPP.
He look like
that
this
was
now.
the difference. It was the edge rushers, man.
Yeah.
That's why. And that's why
Because Dave,
Tampa Bay. That's why Tampa Bay beat and that's why Tampa Bay beat Patrick Mahomes. Them.
they were getting
edge rushers on their
That defense
ass,
was
bro.
just too physical.
period. Like,
I'm pro linebacker.
But check this out though. I get what you're saying, but who you think getting them defensive, them D linemen? Who you think getting them in their alignments? That linebacker. Hey, shift. Them linebackers doing that, bro.
I agree.
Linebackers is doing that.
What I'm saying is, you can't confuse effort with results. We're talking about impact.
Yeah, we're talking about impact, bro.
If we talking,
I'm speaking from impact. I agree. I agree with you that what they do cannot be measured in stats.
You can't.
I agree with you there. What the middle linebacker and what the safeties do, it can't be measured in a statistic. Like you said, making sure everybody's shifted over, making sure the gaps are filled, making sure this player's here. I get you as a commander of the defense. Hey man, I'm with you 100% on that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this right here. But when you're talking about what their impact is, you know what I'm saying? Whether we want to agree with it or not, the linebacker ain't fighting through a double team, rolling out, getting to the quarterback, you know what I'm saying, and making them shift how they run their play.
Exactly. That's a fact. And look, he made the point earlier about interceptions for Luke Kuechly. A edge rusher will probably never be in a position unless the ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage to get interceptions. They're not focused on interceptions. They focused on sacks and quarterback hits and quarterback rushes. So,
how many times have that interception came because the quarterback was under duress by the front line?
That's an edge rusher.
Yo, we have also be measured in a stat.
What's the most recent Super Bowl? The Rams. You know why the Rams got that? Because they went and got that boy from Denver.
Von Miller.
Miller changed the whole game. And then when he left, you could see it the next year. And then when where did he go? He went somewhere and they were winning. And when he got hurt, they
do you want better than that? When's the last time you seen, you know what I'm saying, a Super Bowl MVP? Let's be honest, that was a linebacker or a safety. Von Miller won Super Bowl MVP at Denver.
True. That's true.
That's what I'm saying. And he controlled the whole tempo of the game. Cam Newton couldn't do anything. Who was the running back?
That what we're speaking on.
Who was the running back of that team? You don't even know him because Von Miller stopped him all the time. You can't do anything if Von Miller's too physical to just stop your whole offense. If the quarterback is the whole,
I got a question. Hold on. I got a question. On the NFL field, what do y'all, besides the quarterback, what do y'all think the hardest position to play?
Cornerback.
I just said besides the quarterback, nigga.
No, cornerback, fool.
Yeah, I would say,
DB, okay.
I would probably say cornerback.
Me too.
Cornerback, or you can look at the line, man, because man, that line of scrimmage, man, it's constant. Just bulls running into each other.
I feel like it's the DB because you gotta think the DB I gotta be able to run backwards as fast as you run forward, and I gotta know what's going on behind me and what's in front of me at all times. You feel me? Like the line ain't gotta worry about that. Line get to the hole.
Hey, but you ask the lineman how hard it is to play on the line. I played on the line. I know what it is. Cause you ain't getting no break, bro. You collision every play.
Yeah, you're right, T.
And on the line, like TJ, he gets double and triple team every play. So I don't know. That's a good question. Go ahead.
I say cornerback.
You know, I got to go in the comments. Like
I say cornerback because I feel like a cornerback's success directly depends on the D line. Like if your D line not getting no pressure, like anytime a cornerback gotta cover a receiver anything more than like 3 seconds, it's hell on him. And if he not fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, I feel like cornerback, like you said, because you got to know what your safety up to, and you got to be fast. You got to be able to run as fast backwards as this dude moving forward.
Facts.
You got to make you not holding this dude too far. Like if the play,
it go back to what
it's a lot to think about.
Go ahead.
I would say his left tackle.
It go back to what Keith was saying with that line, man. And even in the comments, I see my boy Morris talking about center. That's center position, man.
Oh
yeah. That's center position.
I need
that's probably one of the most important positions. It is on the line. Yeah,
I'm gonna say offensive line, whatever position you want to put them in, cause them boys gotta fight every position. I mean, every position. You take even the defensive line, they switching people out in and out depending on the scheme. But your core five linemen in there every play.
Yeah, you gotta
every play.
You gotta.
And they're the least athletic. They going against the strongest on the other side. Man, it's hell. That's why if you ain't got a line, bro, I don't care if you Patrick Mahomes, Roger Staubach, or Joe Namath. If you ain't got a good line, you can hang it up.
Besides Burrow,
I would go with the D-back too, only because in today's game, man, the rules have shifted so much against the defense that not only are you playing against the player, you playing against, man, what's the best play in the league right now is the pass interference. We're gonna hang it up here.
I hate it.
We're gonna hang it up here and let them throw the flag. Like
hands down, that is it. Yes.
A D-back, not only has he got to play the receiver, now he's like, man, the rules are so against me that I have to really adjust my game to fit within the rules. It's hard on the D-back out there, man. So
it is. I agree with that.
From that standpoint, I would have to agree that the D-back in today's game is the hardest position outside of the quarterback to play because, man, the rules are just not in their favor.
But think about that same logic. The left tackle, the holding play is probably like the most called penalty in the game. Yeah. You cannot hold, and the defensive lineman is doing everything he can possibly do just to get past you.
Yeah, and if you
let that man go, he's ending that quarterback season.
No, that's a fact.
That's why I say the left tackle is
that's
a good point, though. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
Which goes back to the edge rusher. That's why it's so important to have a strong left tackle, because if you got a strong edge rusher, man, it's gonna take everything in your power to stop him from getting in there.
Yeah. But see, they get paid though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get paid, bro. You know the value of the position based on how much they willing to pay you. You can say whatever you want, not y'all in general.
Besides running back though,
you can say, bro. Even right now, they know running backs. They are extremely important. But you can miss for years. I want a new one.
But see, even though that holding penalty is called, like I said, the left tackle is not being affected by the rule changes. Like they're not changing the rules to prevent the left tackle from protecting the quarterback. They're changing the rules to prevent the D-back to create more offense. So what do you do when you're a person that plays a position where, like, man, they are changing the rules just so the offense can generate? That's why these numbers today are crazy. 5,000 yard seasons, like now it's nothing. At one point, this used to be everything. Now, man, you get 5,000 yard season every year because the rules have been changed to help generate offense. As a person on the defensive side, like I said, when you get into the specialist secondary, like, what do? Yo, man, shoot, one play, you already down the field. All because the D-back didn't turn around fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's
I mean, we had my team put up 70 points on the team. But like that's unheard of.
But you know what's crazy? If you ask anybody from any one of the positions, they'll all tell you the. My bad. Now I'm gonna say, if you ask any player from any particular position, they all gonna tell you their position the most important. The receivers gonna say the quarterback ain't nothing without me. The quarterback gonna say the receivers ain't nothing without me, and so on and so forth. But to me, outside of the quarterback, to me, it's quarterback, edge rusher, left tackle, cornerback.
Morris Robinson said corner is defending an athlete of the same caliber.
I made that same point.
Are defending athletes far superior. How are we defining far superior though? I like that point he made. But how are we defining far superior? Because I mean, granted, the O-line not as fast as the D-line a lot of times, but Them old linemen be strong as hell. Like,
They're
Well,
strong
you
and they
better
have
be.
good footwork.
Hey, you better
But
be.
defensive
and
linemen
look,
are
and look,
strong. They
and go
have
back,
footwork and
look,
they're fast.
go back to Super Bowl 53. Trent Brown handled Aaron Donald. Nobody talk about it, but for as superior as Aaron Donald's supposed to be, Trent Brown handled that man. So
Yeah.
how superior
Bro,
Nah,
you got some,
Trent different though.
bro, you got some superior offensive linemen. Every offensive lineman ain't a pushover.
Yeah, so that's what I was getting at. I'm just like, I don't know if the D line is always far superior
But
to the O line. Like,
but the O line don't have to watch the ball and the player at the same time. D-back got to watch. I got to watch the player and the ball, the release of the ball, and the QB all at the same time,
that's true.
simultaneously.
That's
Yo,
like,
at least the O lineman, I'm focused on the guy coming in front of me.
That's it.
true.
I know
That.
he's trying to get the quarterback. Don't let him get it.
In the same way, LT or left tackle is similar to cornerback because you're just reacting though. But you have to have such good footwork that you're in front of the person, in between the cornerback or the defensive end and the person or the quarterback all the time.
Hey,
So it's just kind of like different.
Getting interceptions. A lot of times, I got to beat you to your spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same for left tackle.
Hey,
But I mean,
y'all
can we
won-
say that for the
y'all
middle
won the Super
linebacker?
Bowl.
Well, because the middle linebacker is the one who's calling out the plays on the defense.
Man, look, at the
If
end of
that's
the
the
day,
case, then we
man,
might well say middle linebacker because he's the
Bro.
quarterback. He's the quarterback of the defense. He is
every
the
player-
quarterback of the defense.
He's every player on
He
the
is
team
running.
is
Hold on,
valuable.
Ray Lewis is running up to his D line, telling them plays, making them shift, stepping back, telling his cornerbacks to shift, making his safety shift. So,
Hey,
I
my
would say
safety
the middle
quarterback on my
linebacker because he has
defense,
no
though.
Every position is valuable. Every position. I don't care what it is. Every position is valuable. We just talking some are more valuable than others.
Hey, what's the easiest position to play in?
The easiest position?
Kicker.
Receiver.
Wide
Receiver.
No, kicker ain't easy though. Probably punter.
Kicker.
Probably
I
punter.
say
Not
kicker. Yeah, I'm saying kicker.
I'm
Either
saying
that or kicker.
I say kicker.
You saying receiver, the easiest
Well, I mean, of
thing to
course,
play?
kicker.
You got
bro.
one job.
The fuck?
Look,
No, you don't.
I'm saying
because a punter nowadays, a kicker, if you miss one kick, you miss the wrong kick, you fired. You missed the wrong route, you might have a chance to go to the practice squad.
That's a fact, though. They fire kickers like they ain't shit.
Hey,
I'm saying receiver
but
because
that's
you
what you
really
get
only
to
got
Yeah.
really only got to know what you supposed to do, and then you know what I'm saying. Like you ain't really messed up about what nobody else got to do. But if you're a great receiver, you kind of know what coverage is going on. You can kind of find them little spots. But other than that, as a receiver, you ain't really got to know what nobody else doing. Why you think they break the huddle so early? They here to play. And
They
then
do break the huddle early as shit.
everybody else still be in the huddle, and they already.
But with receivers, you gotta actually go out there and play though. Like you gotta actually go out there, run routes, catches. Like you gotta be good.
That's it.
Oh, you receiver.
You give me a kick again out there.
What's up?
30 seconds left on the clock, and I got a chance to win the game. And you steady calling timeouts, freezing me up. And if I miss this kick, I might not be able to get on a plane with my team. Oh no, I know the kicker not the easiest.
No, I'm not talking about that kick. I'm talking about the kick.
That's pressure. That's pressure.
That's a week to week job.
Bro,
Ain't no pressure on a punter though.
Bro, you can't confuse pressure.
Nah,
with
definitely pressure on the punter. It's definitely
No,
pressure.
I don't want to be
you can't
no
confuse
punter.
pressure with
Put
difficult.
that joint
pressure on the
One mic.
One mic.
No, I'm
Go
just
ahead,
saying you can't confuse pressure with difficult.
I give you that one. I give
You
you
know,
right.
is it more pressure on the kicker when he's in that spot? Absolutely. Difficulty.
You're right. I give you
Kick
that
this thing through the upright. I guarantee it's a lot easier to kick that ball through the upright than it is to catch to run a seam route, catch that ball in double, triple coverage.
Hey, look, y'all. Hey, look. Before we get off here, right? I know something Dre wanted to discuss.
Yeah, I was waiting.
I know there's something Dre wanted to discuss. So we're gonna close out with that before we do our real closing. What did y'all think about the baby boy choke last night from Draymond Green? Did y'all see?
Put that
Who
boy in
gonna
a
go first?
Melvin
'Cause I would like
headlock.
to take first.
Put that man in a Melvin headlock. You hear me?
Look, bro.
Can I go first? Matter of fact,
Go ahead.
hey,
Good day,
look,
Morris.
look,
Let me
we
know
gonna
when
let the
you're
youngin'
ready.
go first. Come on with it.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Shannon.
Oh, me personally, when I saw Draymond choke, dude, it's just telling me he's just getting super old and can't do anything else but be super mad for no reason. He's like a Patrick Beverly right now to me.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
he,
Pat
he
Bev.
doesn't have any impact on the offense anymore. Like it's kind of funny. He's just trying to find ways to be
I
impactful when
like
it's
that.
really
I
just
like that.
Bro,
hilarious.
Draymond be pushing
I like
teammates.
it.
I don't know if that was it, but yeah.
I'm with
Because
you.
he said what I've been saying. He ain't really got that impact on the game no more. So he got to get it from somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Now it's
saying. Like,
antics.
Now I'm just an enforcer. I'm
my
just an
thing
enforcer.
is- My thing is because I know we all cut from the same cloth. LOC. Say you hooping and a man come up and grab your teammate. What you gonna do?
Oh yeah, I'm going in.
You feel me? Like Draymond, he was excessive. He was
It
excessive
depends
in
on
the
listen,
motherfucker.
listen.
But I don't blame him for choking him. Dude grab play around the
Listen,
neck.
that
Draymond
depends on
grab
how
him.
cool me and my
Let my
partner is,
dog
though,
go.
Drake.
Nah, they were antics, bro. I'm sorry. I
Let
can't
my
ride with that.
dog go. Why you grab my dog?
Hold on,
Get
but see,
your
here's the
hands
thing.
off him.
Listen,
With Draymond
listen,
though, with
listen.
Draymond,
If you
though,
my dog,
his track
if you
record,
my
bro.
dog, I'm not gonna let you get choked out like
No,
that, man.
no. I'm not either. But at the same time, Draymond track record is what killing him. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
this, man, dude, Buddy been doing this type of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
look,
like it's antics with him all the time. So it's like I can't look at that one and say,
But
oh,
this
he's
is
on
my,
go ahead.
but the level of competitiveness and friendship should be way better. Y'all making millions of dollars, man. And you sit there and you go let your center get choked out. Like he didn't run to nobody else but this man. You go let your center get choked out. And I'm gonna pull a Menace to Society and you ain't gonna do shit.
and
Man,
Cat
ain't
was
no
right
way in
there.
hell you finna choke my big
But-
man out and drag him to the ground and me not do shit and you
Drag
standing
him
up.
to the ground. He dragged that boy to the
This
other
same
side of the
dude that
court.
let Ben Simmons choke him out.
That's what I'm saying.
And he was on the
Draymond
ground.
Green was not
He was
trying
on
to
the
break
ground
the fight.
padding with Ben Simmons and choking Cat out.
I don't know, man. Me personally, I think Draymond might need to take some kind of anger management class. His conflict resolution skills are
No, I
terrible.
ain't gonna
It's
say that.
horrible. It's
Yes,
horrible.
he
I ain't
is.
say that.
Look, then
I
I'm
like
tripping though because my man. Look,
Draymond is your typical 80s player. He's your typical 80s and 90s player, though.
Nah.
who with Draymond, but
He
Drake,
a dirty player.
you can't be out here playing
Too, but he like
Definitely
different
dirty.
kind of dirty.
people, bro. Like you can't.
Oh,
They just gave him 5 games.
yeah, Tree said they gave him 5, and that's what I said earlier. I said he's gonna get 4 or 5. I knew it. I felt it.
Of all the places he could have grabbed Rudy,
That
he
ain't
grabbed him,
shit.
put him in the rear
That
naked
ain't
shoulder.
No, if you see it from the right angle, when he went to grab him, he
Man,
hit
you-
him on the
you
chin
ran over there
first,
and
then he
choked that
grabbed
man.
him.
Hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Did nobody see Gobert grab Clay around the neck? Nobody seen that?
It wasn't in the same intentions.
Kinfolk.
I don't care. Get your hands off my man. What is you on?
Draymond been wanting Gobert for years. They
And
been
now I got a
beefing.
reason. You choke my man.
He finally got his shot at it. That's what that was about.
You choke my guy, I'm
Go ahead,
choking
youngin.
you.
Go ahead, youngin.
Go ahead.
Me personally, to me, Draymond doesn't even want to play anymore. He's just doing stuff just to get
You
out.
just collected
Because
the check.
I think what's happening is he's seeing other people that he can, he's seeing Steph and Clay really not doing anything. And he's like, if they're not doing anything, I can't do my thing. You know what I mean? I can't get to the ball.
something.
So I just want to be out of here. Like, I'm going to get paid regardless. To me, that's just like lazy.
Clay is on his last leg. Clay needs to just be a catch and shoot 3-point shooter now.
But you know what, though? To make y'all point, but listen, though,
You heard
honestly,
me,
to make
Dundee.
y'all point, let's
Stand
make this
on
real
business.
comparison. He's doing the same thing Dennis Rodman was doing on the Bulls. But listen, he's doing the same thing Dennis Rodman was doing on the Bulls. Let's be real. Think about it. He's doing the same antics, same stuff.
But Dennis Rodman was grabbing 20
stuff.
rebounds.
Rodman
was grabbing 30 rebounds.
Come on, Keith. You got to give me that one.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why I
It
can't
ain't
give
about
it
the rebounds. I'm talking about the antics.
I'm gonna tell you why I can't.
I'm talking about
And adding energy.
I'm gonna tell you why I can't give you that, because Dennis Rodman did little irritable stuff. Dennis Rodman to me is like what's old boy play with Indiana that blue used to blow in LeBron era.
Oh, wait.
He's just trying to irritate you.
Yeah, he's a pet. He was
do some snake stuff to me. I ain't forget last night. I'm just saying, period.
You must
Okay.
come on, Keith.
Remember last year when he stomped on
forgot
Sabonis?
about this Detroit Pistons. You must have forgot about Detroit Pistons rivals.
Hey,
I
man.
really have.
Me
Let me ask
personally,
everybody in here a
I said
question.
you must have forgot
Let
about the
LOC
Detroit
go.
Pistons rivals.
Hold on, I just want to ask everybody in here a question. Do anybody think that Rudy Gobert went down there to bring Klay Thompson that smoke?
Absolutely
No.
not.
That's the whole
No.
point.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
Draymond went down there with the bullshit on his
Hey,
mind.
you remember last year when he stomped
I'm on
Sabonis?
Draymond time.
So
hey, look, but see, but that's why they go.
that was he went down there with bullshit on his mind. Rudy Gobert didn't go down there trying to handle Klay.
Hey,
I
look,
agree.
it was funny when he grabbed him. How Rudy had his hands.
We all know.
Rudy had his hands in the air like, man, I'm not gonna hit him back. I'm not gonna hit him back. I'm like, man, this cat right here.
But see, this about to go to my point though. I don't see a problem with Drake handling stuff. I just think the way he handled it be a little over the top, Draymond. You gotta dial it back a little bit, bro. Like,
I agree.
Draymond saw an opportunity and he took it.
That was a nigga he didn't like, so he took it.
I
But
think
like
he
I said,
dial it back.
look,
But you know what?
wrong,
though? I think
right,
Draymond
look, right,
is
wrong, or indifferent.
about it.
If we go out,
One mic.
look, right, wrong, right, or indifferent. If we go out, and if anybody touch you, I don't care how they touch you, I'm punching them.
Yeah, on the streets, but this on the basketball court, little bro.
Court too. If you choke my homie, I'm choking you. Don't choke my
Draymond
man if
is
you
smart
don't
though.
want me to choke
He
you.
know the league water down. He know the league water down.
Hey, let me ask you this, E. Let me ask you this.
would not do that.
Hold on. Would he have done Tristan Thompson like that?
I think he would have.
Absolutely.
I think he would say Thompson. You know why I won't say Thompson? I bet you he won't do. Listen, hold on. I bet you he won't do James Johnson like that or the Morris twins like that. And he damn,
bro, he don't want no problem.
he won't do Marcus Smart like that. He won't do Marcus Smart like that.
I think
He does it because it was Rudy Gobert.
I know.
He don't like Rudy.
I don't.
Bro, he will not do Trey Thompson. He will not do
hold on.
like that.
I think anybody on the Cavs he would. I think he generally didn't like the Cavs.
Hey, but you see what happened when he was face to face with Tristan Thompson in that club, and he beat them a couple of times. That's what. Now you ain't got no referees. There ain't no security. Now what?
Hey, go ahead, Shannon. Hold on, let Shannon go. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this though. I'm going about.
No, you got it. That's what I'm saying. I was like, you go.
Yeah, go ahead, E.
No, I'm going off of what I done seen. Tristan Thompson not no threat to me. I seen Marcus Smart and OSU go up in the stands and be able to whoop a fan. I've seen the Morris twins swing on Joker and be ready to box.
You see them Joker brothers come back too.
Plenty of cats that's in the league right now. James Johnson, no karate. So I've seen him not go at these type of cats if he played against them. It's like my boy Morris said in the comments. Draymond pick and choose certain players that he want to go with. You go against them big tall centers, but you're not going against no shooting guard, no small forward that can stand there and box, go toe to toe with you. He always go after the big man.
Dude, Tristan Thompson literally boxed him
because you're not doing. And then certain teams, you don't even go off like that.
Literally boxed him.
You never went off on Boston like that when Boston was busting y'all ass. You didn't get into it with nobody over there.
Then nobody grabbed Klay by the neck.
What you say, Keith?
Now I said Tristan Thompson literally boxed him.
I don't know, man. I think Draymond. I don't think it really mattered who it was in this situation.
In that situation, anybody would have got grabbed.
No, I don't believe that in the world.
Now he tried to break that up if it was the right person. I promise you.
Yeah. Like, he wouldn't have grabbed Bron like that because that's his homie.
Yeah, they homies. I don't think
he wouldn't have grabbed Embiid. He wouldn't go grab Embiid like that.
I think he would have grabbed Embiid.
I think he would
have. He wouldn't grab anybody who said
Adam.
No.
He just big.
No, man. Oh no, Embiid look like he like.
I don't know.
Hey, go ahead, Shannon.
No, man. I think Embiid to get that boy run for his money, man.
Hey,
I don't know if he really won't.
Hey, we're gonna get a last word to the youngin', man. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna close out after that, man. We already look. Hey, Ace, what I tell you, I said we're gonna start talking about the quarterback, and I said it's gonna go somewhere totally different. That's what we do. But go ahead and get ready to close us out, man. I'm gonna close us out, Shannon, but give us the last words.
I got you. All I'm saying is Draymond's really a bully, but to only those he sees as below him for real. So Rudy Gobert is taller than him, more tall, physically statute than him, but Rudy is not fighting back. I don't care who Rudy. I don't know what Rudy sees. I don't care who Rudy sees. He's not fighting back. Rudy's kind of soft. People are soft nowadays, but he's not fighting back against a Tristan Thompson, Embiid, Adams, Jokic. You saw Jokic push back on Morris. That's what I'm saying. Like Jokic isn't going for that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and Jokic got two brothers that with the business.
Yeah, exactly. Jokic is from freaking Serbia. Like, he's not going for it.
Jokic got them boys like, boy, we'll see you outside of here.
Hey, look. Hey,
I got you.
We know Michigan ain't no pushover, but I'm thinking them Serb may have a little work.
They got slight edge. You hear me?
Got an edge.
It's almost everything, man.
Hey, but anyway, man, look, great show tonight, man. We want to thank everybody that participated. Morris, I did see you.
Hey, they had bodies over there, man.
Oh yeah, Morris, I did see you, man. We're doing as possible. Diddy, you too,
what was
man.
everybody's opinion on Brady? It was unanimous.
Yeah, it was unanimous. We got Brady. Hey, but look, you can always go back and watch it, bro. Hey, but look, man, we want to thank everybody. Look, if y'all really want to support us, man, support the channel, man, go to the YouTube page for us, Back and Forth Sports. If you can't find it, I'll send you the link. But we're trying to grow the YouTube channel. We know we're getting a lot of views and a lot of participation on Facebook. But if you're really rocking with us, man, try to go to our YouTube channel and help us grow that, man. But, other than that, man, it was a great show. Dre, he sent me a message saying we're going to talk about boxing tomorrow. So, boxing is probably my first love, so I'm excited about that already. Anybody want to get on with us tomorrow, man, let us know.
Shannon, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, let's talk about boxing and the Nuggets right now because they're on a streak right now.
We'll touch on that. Look, it'll probably lead to that anyway. But as far as tonight, man, we about to get ready to jump off. Get ready to shut it down, man. But we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all the support. And man, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Y'all be easy.
Appreciate it.